Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are diving into another exciting project on ESP32. We will be exploring the world of real-time environmental monitoring using an ESP32 microcontroller and OLED display. So by the end of this video, you will have a fully functional setup that can monitor temperature, humidity, gas level, light intensity in your environment. So let's get started. First, let's move to the circuit diagram. Here you can see in the circuit diagram we have ESP32 as our microcontroller. Then we have all the three sensors MQ2 for detecting gas level, DH11, DH211 for detecting the humidity and temperature, and last LM393 for sensing the light level. So there are multiple sensors which use a LM393 chip. So if you are looking for a specific purpose, you have to search like LM393 for humidity, LM393 for light sensor, like that. Moving on, we have SH1106 OLED display. We had connected all the VCC pins of all the sensors and the OLED display and the ground pins to the VCC and 5 volt and ground pin of the ESP32. For LM393 and DH211, we are using digital pins of ESP32, that is pin number 4 and pin number 2. And for the MQ2 sensor, we are using the analog pin of the ESP32, that is pin number 34. We will be using pin number 21 and 22 for the OLED display SCK and STA pins. Okay. Before moving to the coding part, first you have to set up your ESP32 for Arduino IDE environment. I have already made a video on this. You can check out if you haven't set up your PC for ESP32. I will put the link in the description. Moving on to the code, we will need certain libraries for this project. Here in this part we included necessary libraries for our project. The wire libraries for I2C communication, the Adafruit GFX library which provide graphics function for the display, Adafruit SH1106 library for controlling the SH1106 OLED display, and DHT library for interfacing with the DHT11 temperature and humidity sensor. One mistake most of the people do while working with the Adafruit SH1106 library is that they download the library which is for the Arduino board, and as an ESP32 is a third party board which uses Arduino IDE as a coding environment, it will require the specific library. Now let's download and install the library. So I provided the link in the description. You can go to the GitHub link and you can download the necessary libraries. Here I will show you how to download the libraries. Okay, so you can directly click on link which will redirect to you this page. You can go to the code and download zip. So we have downloaded the zip file. So you can directly go to your downloads and you can extract it. So once you're here, you can see that we have all the libraries, GFX library, SI1106, both the library, one for ESP32 as I mentioned and one for our Arduino. Okay. Also DHT library, and I also provide the MQ2 sensor library in case you need. Okay. So this is our main code and this is all the library. To add the library, you can directly go to the Arduino, go to the sketch, include library, add a zip library. You can go to there and you can install all any library you need. I already have installed the library. You just have to click and open. That's all you have to do for installing a library. Also, we are using multiple sensors. It's preferred to check all the sensors separately. So here I have provided the code for all the three sensors separately. You can run this code while with individual sensors and check the output in CL monitor. Here you can see the gas sensor, the light sensor, and the temperature sensor. Moving on to the code, now we have all the necessary libraries. We will define the pins. So this is a pin for our DHT11 sensor. Then for our OLED display, ST and SCL pins we define, and the gas input and the light pins we define here. After that, we will initialize the CL monitor and set up it and print the here set up the cursor to 00 and printed environmental monitoring as an initial screen. And we also define the pin modes, input both the pin modes for gas and light sensor input. Okay, moving on the loop function. In the loop function you can see that we are reading all the data, the temperature, the humidity and the analog read of gas and light data. Okay. After that we will display all the data. Here you can see we set the cursor in and then we display the temperature, humidity, gas level, light level, and we have put a delay of 1 second for refreshing the next reading. Okay. Now we will go and select the board. Okay. So you can go to tools, board, ESP32, ESP32 dev module. After selecting, you have to select the port. You have to go to the port. You have to select the COM file. After it, you have to compile the code to check if there are any error. Okay. Yeah. So our code is compiled. Now let's upload the code. I will bring the camera also for this. So here in the circuit, you can see this is our ESP32 board. Then this is our photo sensor, light sensor. This is our smoke sensor. This is our OLED display, and this is our DST11 for humidity and temperature. So I already have uploaded the code, so it's showing the value. Once you have let's upload the code again. Okay. So while uploading the code, make sure that you press the boot button of the ESP32. So here is the boot button. So yeah, now we have to press the boot button. So as you can see, the code is uploading. So once uploaded, it will show the readings. So we will check all the sensors. So here first we will go to be the photo sensitive sensor. As you can see, when I put my hand, the reading changes. Okay, and also the sensor is responding. You can see the LED is blinking when I bring the when I bring my hand near. So you can set the dial for the sensitivity of the sensor. Here, this is the dial is present, the blue one you can see. So you can rotate it anti-clockwise or clockwise. So to calibrate the sensor. Now let's check the smoke sensor. So I will create the smoke first. So as you can see, the smoke sensor detecting the value and it's increasing continuously. As I remove the value, will reduce. Now let's check the DST11 sensor. As you can see, the temperature rose and also one of my wire got burned because I was very close. Okay, so you can see it go to 38 degrees Celsius. So that's all for this video, and this video is basically the part 1 for the upcoming video. In the upcoming video, we are going to transfer these all the sensor data using the CAN communication to the another microcontroller. Okay, so subscribe and stay updated for our next for our ESP32 adventure. Thank you and peace out.